have received an invite to another agent's group. Another agent.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The first priority is to release prisoners to the True Sons Bivvy. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Hostile control point nearby. Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Another agent has joined your group. Vital signs critical.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving. called the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Reinforcements en route.
Lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static. Area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer. To all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
An agent is no longer in your group. You have been promoted to group leader. You have entering safe area. Invite to another agent's group.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to repair the exchange. The federal shelter should be beneath the current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution. An agent has left your group. Another agent has been promoted to group leader. Safe area entered.
Vital signs, 0. Human remains detected. Identified as Division agents.
There's no way the outcasts could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
Computer detected.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the Division.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm all that's left on our team. We couldn't get the node back online. I salvaged some equipment that will get the White House node connected to the network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
forever.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya. Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
You're not getting any further.
Detected.
If you can trigger the sprinklers, they should be able to put out the flames. Gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Shade network across the entire country. Now I'll send a team to Assist Maya and retrieve the fallen for a proper burial.
Yeah, what up, Raider Biggs? Yep. I'm gonna show you the build right now. Yeah, I think I got to level season 100 2 days ago when it came out. I did level 55 to check out the Mantis, then level 90 to get the Val now. It took me like 2 days to get the season pass, but yeah, it came out with good rolls. The mask came out with good rolls. I did roll it a couple times and went lower, but this was the best I got after I re-rolled it off. They haven't maxed that, but you know, point 0.3 is just really next to max. It ain't really no big thing. But yeah, that's the mask right there. You need something called toxic delivery. That's why you keep seeing that toxic sign over their head when it spreads. But I wish it's already overpowered. The Eclipse protocol set, but they should have gave this mask a little bit more damage instead of the concussion grenades. It should be the damage to the enemy you deal, like a yellow enemy, for instance, or a name enemy. If you kill them with this symbol, the damage should be equivalent to the damage that they took. I also heard this worked good with contractor gloves because of the damage to targets out of cover or the damage to armor or something like that. I don't know the exact thing. So I do got some extra contractor gloves that I might roll for a skill just to try out. These are my damaged ones here. But I do have what to give you damage to armor. Yeah, so I'm about to try that let me go to a safe house. I like that. While we do that, and then I'm gonna farm LMG pieces for a better contract gloves. I think I got some with some status effect up there already. I can just roll the electronics up there, so I don't have to run technician. But yeah, this ain't my play style. Like I never was a big skill guy, so I got a good intimidate build I'm about to show. Of course, I got a one-shot sniper build. I put the menace on that. I got 2 sniper builds, one with aces 3-piece, and one is a crit chance build. Now, reason why you would want to run a crit chance build for like the name enemies and the heavy enemies that got armor on, the headshot damage to them, with crit chance, you can do more damage. But like a regular headshot damage build with the aces, you melt everything except for those tanky bosses. Like that guy with the sledgehammer, you're not gonna kill him. The chungas, you're not gonna kill them. But with crit chance, you'll kill them. And for some reason, it seemed like the Mantis is capped because I can hit the Nemesis up to what was a 57 million. What's it? I can't think of that sniper name. Hold on. This one here. The White Death. I can hit this upwards of 42. I was about to say 47. But the Nemesis is kind of capped. They usually get 21. I think the most I've seen out of this one, I think I got a 36 million crit on this one. But I re-rolled this one too as well. This is pretty decent with the sniper build. Yeah, firm handshake. That's when you're doing a hybrid. I agree with you, Biggs. Yeah, the firm handshake with that 15% status effect. It'd be dope. And re-roll electronics. I might try that too while you stand. Because I mean, you think about it. If you get a golden piece with the 10% and then roll status on effect on that, you're gonna get more. Of course, you'll do more status effect damage. You'll do more damage over time. But I think like just basically base damage, since you heavily relying on your status effect to kill, I think yeah. I mean, status effect is not really the big thing because you got so much on your build. But I got some firm handshakes too that I can re-roll. All right, a couple of them. But at 15% ain't, it ain't, it's Mm, I can see, yeah. Now, it would be nice if you can get another yellow there, so you can roll electronics. Since you got to get rid of that firearm. Like this one I got right here with status effect on it. I'm gonna roll electronics on this one and use to damage the armor. So I'm gonna try that, and I'll try the firm handshakes too. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So that's armor regeneration, health, for resistance. We'll roll those. So I try both of them now. The status effect on the firm handshake, you can get a little bit more with golem pieces. I was farming for some golem gloves because it come with 10% status effect, and I was looking for one with status effect on it. I think I do got one I'm gonna roll in here too, and I'm gonna try that out because I mean you can get a little bit more damage, probably about 2,000 to 3,000 more damage with the golem gear status effect. Because you get 20% status effect off of that. The firm handshake is decent because it's only 5% off. And then these gloves is going to be the lowest one I get, but you get that multiplicative. If it is multiplicative, we can test it out in the range. But yeah, I'm gonna try each one of these gloves in the range because I've been looking for a golem glove. That's why I just put Hand of You up there just to have. But for some reason, golem pieces don't like to roll with two electronics. I think the gloves roll and the holster roll. But what I found out too, if you don't have this mask, just do your Imperial Dynasty, man. It works pretty good with that build as well. I don't know if glass cannon work, but you would want the chest piece per se. But let me see if I got those gloves on me. I said golem, right? I don't think I got them. I think I still got them on. Might be knee pass, but yeah, I'm gonna try the status effect. Yeah, I agree with you with the firm handshake. I agree. I definitely agree. It's just, yeah, I agree with you definitely. But the golem is a little bit more power, more efficient with this one because you get that 20% if you can roll, if you get a good pair of golem gloves. Like you see, I got one with all armor on it. This is actually one of my set pieces. I thought I must have erased it yesterday. That sucks. But yeah, I'm about to try that out in the range. I'm gonna try the firm handshakes. I'm gonna try the LMGs, the contractor gloves, and then see what do the more AoE damage. So let me roll those right quick. Because if that damage to armor is decent, that's gonna be really good for the heavies, man. As you see, like I said, I just threw a pair of gloves on, but I'm definitely gonna look for some golden gloves. If these make sure I roll the right contractor gloves. Hold on. Oh, they must be some ones I found. Yeah, I found those. Must have been my first pair of contractors. Where are those contractor gloves at? All right, here go the firm handshakes. I want to roll those ones. Like, I literally got all the gloves in my my stash. So we put a skill tier on these ones. Got a little status effect rolled on it. And then the firm handshakes, I need to find those. The ones I want to roll. Both of these are the same, so the one I had explosive damage on it. Resistance, so I want to roll those ones. But they should have been right there, but I guess they're not. So we roll one of those. Armor regen and health. We'll take the health off this one. And what I would do with this, I mean, you can roll, like, I think the best gun to roll with, instead of this mechanical, instead of this one to get your overcharge fast, you want to run like a Baker dozen like this because you get that high damage rate. So one of these, I got a couple Baker dozens. I'm gonna put, I think I got the rifle. I'm gonna change that one up. And then, like I said, if I got an SMG, I might do that because I do kind of play close with this build. But let's just see uh what this do, and I still got my 6 tiers because I'm running the skills. So we'll put this on. We'll try hard out right quick first, just to see the armor. Yeah, golden with 2 yellows. I can't wait to find that one. But mainly people use the hive. You can use a lot of different AoEs with it. We'll just see what the damage is over time. So we look like we're getting 31 or 37. Then 31. And you see the damage to armor. That's multiplicative. So you see those yellow numbers. Yeah, that's tight. All right, so that's actually not bad. Do damage to armor give you about 2,000 more percentage over any other status effect. Now this with the 15% status effect, so it's a little bit more status effect. You don't see the yellow yet. And look at the tick on the armor. There you go, the yellow. So it's 27. So yeah, so you get about close to 3,000-4,000 more. It's not bad. It still ticks, but yeah, that damage to armor is way stronger. So it look like I'm gonna run these. Now Golem gonna be a lot stronger than this. It's gonna be about equivalent to this glove with the damage because of that 20% status effect. Because with 15% that's the status effect, you get right under it. Yeah, that damage to armor is retarded. That's the yellow numbers you want to see. It's at 30, and they crit for 31. That's 28 now. Yeah, 28. That's not bad. So 28, that's still not bad, and it's just constantly going. Now, what I was saying about the Val Mask, you see how it's just still going? For the concussion grenade, yeah, that's stupid. The 60,000 is not bad per tick, but it should take the damage from this enemy right here. Like that 86. That wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, that's strong though, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's strong. That damage to armor is really strong. I'm gonna try to proc a buff right quick. Alright, so we got the overcharge. So now I want to see what this does overcharge wise. I ain't registering. The bleed dead. Alright, the fire dead. So let's see. Still the same damage on overcharge. 28. So like crit for 28. Or that's just health damage, I guess. The health damage. So once you get the armor off, it goes crazy. Yeah, so once you get the armor off, it's just ridiculous. So on health damage, that's what you see in the yellow numbers is. It look like. So it's 31. It's still higher. Yeah, that's it. That first time it was goddamn cranking on everything. Try to get the chain again. Yeah, so that's how you want to do it, and I'm gonna crank no more. Let's I caught that one in the back. That's sick though. But yeah, I like this damage to armor. I do see a difference. Yeah, I do see a difference. Like it's not a lot with the initial fire, but once that hit him, then it's over. You can tell though, they really nerfed the hell out of the bleed, bro. You can tell, look at the bleed tick, even on health. That's what I'm trying to see. Like the fire is definitely consistent ticking, but I don't see where the bleed is consistent. That's what I'm trying to see what the bleed does. Alright, so the fire, you're gonna see the fire. No, it's all bleed now. That's what I'm saying. So look at the bleed. 64. That shit is low, bro. They nerfed the hell out of the bleed. So more so, I see why people just running double fire. I mean, if this mine was, I'll let it cool off. If this airburst mine was really effective, like I don't like the mechanic with the airburst, but it's very strong. The chem launcher gonna get you that faster shit. But watch the once I blow this up, watch the duration of the airburst. Like that bleed is very low, 64. And see the status effect is not taking that long, but the fire is retarded. Yeah, the fire is strong. So if this seeker, watch the fire rate is on this seeker, bro. Like it's retarded, and it just lasts a extremely long time. While I'm here, let me try this out too. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was using Pestilence at first. I actually was using the Pestilence status effect to keep the status going. At first, that's what I mainly would run. But I did it. I wanted to try something different with the Valmath. You definitely want to run Pestilence with this build. That's a no brainer. So that's 10,000 on the corrosive damage. Let me see if I can catch a kill with this. But yeah, definitely Pestilence is very good. Yeah, that take over time, but they usually move out of that circle. And that don't even register. So, and this not even showing. It's not even showing the Val. So I guess this status effect don't work. I thought this would be like a toxic. Yeah, so this one don't work. And of course you're not gonna hit. In here, you're not gonna hit these targets, so I can't even show the fire. Cause the initial explosion, I tried the Pestilence with it too. Yeah, I might keep the Harmony just cause. But yeah, let me see the Pestilence damage. So this a little funny thing too, this foam. So I can't test the secret mount here because it's literally that. There you go. Literally got to hit the enemy. But watch this fire. Yeah, look at the duration of that fire. Like they all gonna keep catching on fire. That duration is crazy for that fire. That Seeker's ass. But also too, when you run in the raid, this is gonna be a good setup for this type of setup here. So if you got like some major DPS on your team, of course you're gonna have 2 Bulwark Foundries so you can heal everybody. But this with the 2 with this, and then you have the DPS in your team. Because even the shot charges is still doing some damage, look, because of the Val. So you're gonna get it's not that much per se, but it's still ticking. Oh yeah, it's still ticking. So this is a good setup for your DPS guys. Like you'll run this in legendaries. Of course you can do Jammer. The Firefly's underpowered now, per se. It's still good to stop an enemy, but it's underpowered. Yeah, all the pieces, status effect, max status effect. You said except for, like the little yellow ones, but the mass is pretty much max. Everything max status effect. Ooh, I gotta put a max status effect on that one. And I'm missing them all. But yeah, definitely wrote everything into max status effect. I just keep skill duration up there. That's on the chest. Yeah, because I did my first Val build with skill damage because I was using different things, and it was okay to be like on the damage side, but yeah, status effect is the only way to go with this build for sure. I'm gonna test it out with the Pestilence now. See how that debuff works. I'm gonna try to get 100 ticks. Like the red enemies, of course, you're not gonna they're not gonna survive. Look at the tick on that. That's strong. That's strong. If you can get all that damage, that's very strong. Because 100 weapon damage over 10 seconds stats up to 50 whenever it does 25 meters. So yeah, you get a good spread on that, and the damage is crazy. Like yeah, I like that. I like that damage. Let me try with the of course everybody used the hive. That's a given. 3 status, 3 skill damage. Depending, like I said, the fire could do pretty decent if you got some skill damage or like the explosive seeker mine that causes them to bleed. that can be effective if you want damage in your build. But like I said, mainly you just a crowd controller. So I think they give you enough. Like this right here, the Hive, I was running it yesterday. It's pretty good in catching the bleed, but it's not as efficient to me as the Seeker mine. Like because they cover one area, but usually they run out of it. But yeah, I think if you run the skill damage, definitely like run the Hive, and then definitely like I said, Seeker mines. Those things will be your best friend. Even this fire chem launcher, because you just looking at the status effect. Like the fire is crazy. I think they're gonna nerf the fire damage on this set for sure. It used to be incredibly stronger, but even now with the 8 shots you got, that's extremely strong. And you catch the pestilence debuff. That's like that's insanity, bro. Oh yeah, definitely in the DZ. That's why I said with this, the damage to armor and like how I would run this in the DZ though. I would definitely use a shield, like a bulwark, right? You can either use the Hive or the fire, but I would definitely use like a bulwark shield. Of course, I get a better pistol, but I use this, and I just, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna show you the shield health. You can just double tap to set them on fire, but you just keep doing this to wave the enemies, but and they get enough time to shoot your thing. So I would do it like this. Let me see if this gives me. Do I get this buff too? See if that add a little bit more damage. No, I don't. Yeah, but you can do this all day in DZ. This shit would be annoying as fuck. And then if you got a shield, just bring your pestilence out or your mechanical beast. That shit's gonna be retarded. I agree with you. Yeah, you're gonna be stupid in this. It's gonna be just like Predator Mark was. If you master the you throwing that's tight though. With pestilence, you catch the stats. That's real dope. Alright, so I'm gonna take it in a mission with these contractor gloves, and then you know you got the LMG damage too. So that was good thinking. I like I said, I was running the pestilence at first, but yeah, that's dope. I just like the Seeking Mine for some reason. And the only thing about this in PvP, you're gonna find this everywhere. In PvP and definitely PvE. Everybody's running this set in PvE. I think it's gonna be good for the upcoming raid though. It's real challenging to run in the legendary, so that's what I'm gonna do this week. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do all the legendaries with this build to get my practice for the raid. Coming next week, next Tuesday. Get my practice with my team on legendaries and 2 heals and 1 DPS, and then 1 status on each of these legendary missions. So I'm gonna put together that, and then I want to see how we can effectively do it. Oh yeah, Creeping Death worked too. Yeah, I was running it like that at first. I had this backpack on. I still run Creeping Death with my Firefly build, but I had this backpack on at first, and I was running the gloves because I didn't have this backpack. So I was running Shock and Awe with a skill damage base. I tried this. This was pretty decent with the Hive, and then with a backpack right here. This was a status effect one. This was pretty decent too. But like with that, even with this set though, because of the chest piece. All right, once you get the chest piece, you pretty much good. You get that 20 meters, and it turns to 50%, 50 to 75% of the direct transfer. It's kind of buggy. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's buggy. Like you see some of the video, my fire wasn't catching them on fire. This amplifies the damage to your team. So this was really good for DPS around this build. You get that 15% there, and then you get that 15% or 10% from sharp survivalist specialist, bro. And I think survivalist is gonna be like the top tier set with the healer build and this build. It's always been good for a status effect because I had a grenade build I was running with I can't think of that grenade talent. It's like the frog on it. I was using that, and I had like a status effect build around that with assault rifle, and it was pretty decent. I was having fun, like cooking a grenade and blowing them up, and then you could see what the creeping death them spread. I had a decent little hybrid build that I was using for PvE. But yeah, here you go. Where's it? That's right here. I don't even know where the fuck is that. Here, go right here. So your group members get a 10% bonus damage to target. So it's 25% damage you causing for the team, extra damage applicative. And if somebody running like spotter or the one you got to stay in cover, you just get all that damage. Get all that damage, man. So I think they need to do a little bit better, like a better synergy with this. Because I mean, like I said, I get rid of the chest piece now that I had the Val mask, and maybe run the gloves, and then like a decent chest piece, because this is pretty decent. With the 15 meters with that Val mask, it's pretty good. Let me run a mission with the Pestilence. Let's see. It's a pretty good mission to run. It's fun. So we'll run this one.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
I need some medicine.
It's not time yet.
Yeah, you give me 2 BCs. I'll say this shit. Hey, I can't even eat it.
I'll try to give you something soft and something to at least fill your stomach up.
Yeah.
I know it's not like ideal, but I don't have eggs, so. And cereal's hard to play when you're
Oh, you got the fucking bullshit the rhetoric's on. Watch, you got skill cooldown on. Told you. So garbage, bro. This is the worst way to do this. When you farming for XP, just do control points and convoys and elite patrols, man. This is the worst. Trying to do a mission like this. Ah, come on, let me catch it. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Shoot the tyrant, shield guy. Come on, bro. Hey, you ready?
They're moving south.
I'm about to head up.